Hello, hi guys. Good morning, everyone. Hello, all. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses, please? Yes, no. Okay. Thank you, Nayak. Hi, Rajesh. Good morning. All right. So we'll see today some other transformations like how we are discussing on daily basis. Okay. Different transformations we are using with different scenarios with different kind of requirements to fulfill. In the same way, today we are going to discuss some other transformations like conditional split transformation. What is this conditional split transformation? See, what this transformation will do actually, this transformation will help us to divide the data or will help us to break the data, okay, from an existing columns. Okay, example, in your source file, okay, there is one column or some column as such which is not having a proper data, and the data is not as per the standards. Then what we'll do, that column data will break into two columns. One column data will break into two columns, or two columns data will break into three columns, something like that. And we organize the data in a proper way. We organize the data in a structured manner, then we load it into the destination. So in that kind of circumstances and situations, we'll use this conditional split transformation. We'll use this conditional split transformation. Okay. So here we'll just go with the demo. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll start with the demo here now. Okay. I'll just jump to the blob storage account. Okay. I'm creating a blob storage account here. And then what I'll do, I'll upload this source file, okay, in this storage account. Okay, so this source file I'm uploading, sales files 2020 USA UK India. Okay, next it is asking us to create a destination storage account. Okay, create a container and folder inside the container. Okay, so we'll get one container, and in that we'll keep this folder conditional split. Okay, so I'll just go here. I'll get one container as source container for source storage account, and I upload this file here. Okay, sales file 2020 USA UK India, right? So where can I find that one? Okay, I uploaded this file. If you see here in this file, in your source file, okay, we are having, we are having some records for multiple countries. Okay, so we are dividing this data and loading into our destination. Okay, when we say practically, we'll understand it much more. Okay, okay, this file I have uploaded in my source storage account. Likewise, I'll create one destination storage account also. Okay, okay, I think the name is already been taken. 1711 I'll take. Destination storage account. Okay, okay. Let me deploy the storage account. I'll create a container inside this storage account. And I'll create one folder with the name called conditional split. Add directory. Okay, done. Next, ADF link services. Okay, we'll get the link services for source and destination and data set for source and destination. Okay, this data set is for source, SRC, stone, source, and DST is destination. Okay, DS stands for data set, LS stands for link services. So quickly we'll create these things. Okay, so I'll go to data factory. The initial 3-4 steps are always common, guys, for every lab. Okay, the rest of the values I'm leaving it to default. I'll go ahead and I'll quickly deploy the data factory. Manage. Okay, I'll give this name. I'll create one more link services. This will be for my destination. Then I'll come to author and I'll quickly create two data sets. Okay. Here I am picking the file which we have uploaded in our source. Okay. I wanted my file to be loaded here in this place. Done. Now I'll go to the studio ADF only, and I'll say a new data flow. Okay. Click on source transformation for data set this one, enable data flow debug. So I'll go for the new data flow. Okay, I'll say here add source. I'll give this source data set. I'll say here name of data flow, something like this. Any name you can give. Enable data flow debug. Okay, then click on press on source transformation in search type conditional split. What we are doing, we are saying here conditional split. Click on conditional split. In conditional split settings tab, split on all. Okay, just hold on. I'll say here conditional split. Okay, so I'll just click on conditional split settings tab. Okay, and now what I'm saying here, see in conditional split settings tab, split on all matching conditions. Okay, split on all matching conditions. This one. Okay, for stream names text box USA UK. So here what I'm doing, I'm splitting the data from my source files to countries in groups. Okay, so what I'm saying that I want the data for USA and UK first, then I want the data from UK and India, then I want the data India and US, something like this. Okay, so first I'll say here for stream names, I'll say here USA UK. Okay, for condition box, click on any, and in expression builder type the below expression, save and finish. I'm saying that I want the data for countries USA or UK. Okay, whatever the data, sales data is there, or you know, products data is there, whatever it is, I'm saying I want it for USA or UK. Okay, then next click on press on extreme right. Okay, here to add a new condition for stream names. Okay, then next I'm saying here USA and India. So I'll just come here, I'll say here one more, and I'm splitting again into two, USA and India. Okay, and for condition on this same, write this business expression. Okay, save and finish. For last box of stream names, default, and return expression as this one. So for this one, I'm saying it as default, and expression also we have to write. Rows that do not meet any condition will use this output stream. First default, if there is any country like apart from USA, UK and India, like France or Germany kind of stuff, then it will come here. But it is not giving us an option to write an expression. Okay, we'll see. Might be a Microsoft has changed this one, not required to write the expression here. Click on plus, first plus of conditional split transformation in search type sync. So here, see, USA, UK, USA and India, or its default records, whatever it is. Okay, fine. And then next what I'll do, I'll come on this one. I'll say here sync transformation. Okay, in my sync transformation, what I'll take the output stream name as USA UK, because this is what USA UK. Okay, so I'll just say here, okay, USA UK. Okay, for data set, give the data set which we have created for our destination. This one, destination data set. Okay, click in optimize tab, single partition, click on settings tab, optimize tab, single partition, and then settings tab, come here, output to single file. Okay, output to single file. For output single file, say here usauk.csv. So I'm getting the records only for the countries like USA and UK. That's it. Okay, click on plus of conditional split transformation, and we'll say USA and India. This one, this one. Okay, I say here sync transformation. Give here USA and India. Give the destination data set. Okay, and then optimize to single partition. Settings tab. Output to single file, and I give the name as what, USA and India.csv. Okay, click on plus of last, this one, very last one, this one default basically. Okay, here also we are searching for sync transformation only. If there is any data apart from these countries, then the data should okay, accommodate here in this sync transformation. Okay, so I believe we'll give it name as what, default. Okay, I'll give this data set optimize to single partition, and I'll give output to a single file, and I'll say here default dot csv. If there is no records, okay, apart from these three countries, we'll get nothing in our default file. In our default file, we'll get nothing, or else we'll get if there is any data for these countries, like Germany or Russia, whatever it is, then we'll get the data even for that countries here in our default dot csv file. Okay, and this csv you have to give, guys, extension csv you have to give, else the file you could not able to see in your browser, in your Azure portal. I mean, you have to download the file and you have to see the data. Fine. Then enable data flow debug, publish all and publish. So I believe data flow debug is enabled for us already. I'll say here publish all and publish. Now create a new pipeline. As I have told, right, data flow cannot run by itself. It needs a help of pipelines. Always we have to, design a pipeline, and then we have to call the data flow execute task to execute this data flow. I'll say a new pipeline. Okay, I'll take it as pipeline one only. Let it be any name you can give. And I'll say here data flow task. Fine. And what I'll do here, I'll go to settings and I'll say here this data flow. df underscore data flow 12. Whatever the data flow name you have given, the data flow you have to call, you have to set here. Simple setting here is this. Okay, that's great. Fine. Then once it is done, what we'll do the publish all and publish. Okay, then we'll do the debug. When we do the debug, before doing the debug means before running the pipeline, let me see the destination here. Okay, I'm expecting three files. I'm expecting three files because I split the data of my source into three files: USA, UK, USA, India, and default. Okay, here I should expect three files. Now let us see what will happen. I said debug. So just hold on for some time. Maybe it will take some 2 to 3 minutes of time because it is actually splitting your data as per the business expressions what we have written in our data flow. Okay, it will split the data into multiple files using this split transformations what we have used. Okay, so pipeline is still running in progress. Okay, good. Succeeded. I was expecting 3 minutes maximum, but it has completed in 1 minute, 21 seconds. Let us see whether we have got three files or not. Yeah, super C. USA, UK, USA, India, and default. So my expectation now, this file should carry only US and UK data. Yeah, see, USA, UK, USA, UK, USA, UK data only. No other country is there apart from USA and UK. If you see, this would be having USA and India. UK should not come here. Okay, yeah, see, UK is not there. Perfect. If you are having any other countries apart from USA, UK, and India, that country's data should come here. Okay, acha, it is taking rest of the values all here, all default values. Default values means what? These two are main ones, and remaining all as usual how we are having in our source file, it is keeping in the default file. It is keeping in the default file here. Okay, fine. If you want this file to be blank, that option is not there for us. Previously we used to get the option here to write the expression, but now the expression Microsoft will keep update these controls and all, so that is not there. So that it's not possible for us to write the expression. That's why it is giving us same as it is as our source file. So this file we can ignore it. These two files is finally got loaded to our destination. Okay guys, is that clear? This is what we are doing. We are splitting the source data whatever we have, okay, based upon the requirement of our project. Okay, the way of doing will be same here guys, only you would be doing on a very high level. Like we are doing it for how many records here now, maybe I think we are doing it for some uh, 12 to 15 records, 12 to 15 records, but might be in your real-time projects you will be doing for 5,000 records, 2,000 records, depends upon 100 records. I'm not sure, whatever it is depends. This is what about the conditional split transformation. Okay, and next we are having what exist transformation. Next we are having is what exist transformation. What it will do, it will check the data in both the files. If the data exists in both the files, then only it will load it into your destination. Okay, what it will do, it will check the data in both the files. The data which is common in both the files, then that data it will load it into the destination. If the data is not common in both the files, this file is having completely separate data, this file is having completely separate data, then it will not load the data into the destination. And how it is comparing? It is comparing based upon our business expressions. Whatever the business expression we are writing, we are saying compare it based on this product, compare based on this year, compare based on this number, whatever it is. Mostly we'll take years or products or this kind of countries like that. Then it will compare. If the existing matching records is there, then we will load it into the destination. Okay, so blob storage account as usual I'll take. Gen 2 storage account as usual I'll take. Okay, so we'll do this demo. I'll just okay, before that I will just put the diagram here. This diagram I'll put it here in the material and I'll share it with all of you guys. Okay, so I'll come here. I will come here. So fine. Yeah. Okay. Just for understanding purpose, I'll put a nominal diagram. Okay. Okay. Splitting the data. Okay. Splitting the data for different countries based upon the requirement of the project. Okay. So here is what my source storage account. Sorry. Okay. And loading into our destination. This is our destination storage account. This is our destination. So what we are doing, we are taking the data from our source storage account. Okay. Then from source storage account to source transformation. Okay. The data got integrated completely from our source storage account. Then here we are using multiple conditional splits transformation. We are writing the business expressions here. Okay. Accordingly, as per the project need. And then we are using multiple sync transformations to load the data individually into separate file, depends upon the what countries, because we have considered countries here. Okay, this is our data getting loaded finally into our destination in multiple files. Very nominal diagram I am drawing guys. Okay, okay na, fine. So I will come here, take a complete picture of this diagram. We'll put it here. Okay, done. Okay, based upon the condition. Okay, based upon the condition, we are splitting the data. Based upon the condition, okay, we are splitting the data. This is what I have mentioned. little bit. Okay, this is fine. Fine. I'll share this material, guys. I'm including some diagrams. Okay, I'll just share it. I'll keep on updating the material. Okay, fine. Next, what we'll do, we'll use this exist transformations. All these are very important, guys, in your real-time projects as well as for interviews also. So I'll just use the same existing ones only. What I'll do, I'll take this source. I'll come here. Okay, I'll go inside this one. Okay, I'll delete this one. And what I'll do, it is asking me to upload two files to make a comparison, to make a check whether existing data is there or not. So sales files 2014, sales files 2020. So I'll say here upload. I'll say sales file 2014, sales file 2020. Okay, upload. Okay, step one is done. Okay, step one is done. Step two, it is simply asking us to create a destination container. So I'll come here, I'll come here. Okay, okay, I'll just delete this one. Now destination container is ready. Correct now? See, destination container is ready. Whatever the file which is having matching records, that will load it here from both these files. Step two is done. Now step three. Okay, link services. Yeah, this one we have to create separately because see, we are creating here link services and data sets. Okay, both for this one 2014, two data sets we are creating. See, we are creating two data sets, one for 2014 file, one for 2020 file. Little different. This demo is little different, guys. Okay, then link services we are creating for destination, and this will be same, I believe. Destination will be same. Okay, and this one link services will be same. Data set will create. Okay, we are having only one link service only. Data sets will create here. So I'll go to ADF. I'll come to author. Okay, I'll just delete this data flow. I'll delete this pipeline. Okay, I'll delete these data sets as well because you can keep these data sets also, no problem. But still, I'm just deleting all so that no confusion would be there. Okay, the deletion is completed, publishing is completed. Why it is not getting open? Notification tab. Okay, fine. So, okay, all is good. Fine. Link services. Here I am considering this one. ls blob source, ls adl destination. Okay, fine. So source SA. Okay, this one and destination. So I'll create the data sets now. Two data sets I'm creating. One for 2014, for 2020. I'll come here. Quickly, I'll create the two data sets. Okay, I'm giving the name as this one. No space. Here carefully you have to select the files. I'll create one more for another file because these two files we are considering it as separate entity. That's why we are considering two data sets here. Done. Now we'll create one data set for destination. Gen 2. Okay, I want the file to be loaded here. Why it is taking this much long time? Hold on. Okay, I'll take this one. I'll say okay. Done. All this is set now. Just for the saving point of view, I'll do the publish or unpublish. Fine. Then now here the actual core part starts. Data flow, enable data flow debug, give this name to your data flow. Okay, and pick up the source now. Two source we are considering. Okay, see one. What we are doing here, I'll create a new data flow here. Add source. Okay, I'll give this name data flow underscore 5. Okay, this is my source one. Okay, and data set output stream name source one, that is correct only. This I'm giving this data set 2014 data set here. See 2014 data set, this one. Okay, this we have created at the top for this source one. We have sales files 2014.csv. For dataset, click on open, and here we see the sales files 2014. That is perfectly, we have seen that one. And if you are not seeing this file, click on browser and select the file. The file is there for this dataset. The file is there. See, 2014 file is there. Okay, correct. So what I'll do, I'll create one more source now. Source 2. Okay, click on add source below. For source transformation in source setting tab output, this will be source 2, source 1 and source 2. For this one, I'll give this data set. Okay, I'm giving this one. Fine, this will be my source. Any name you can give. I'm just making it is very simple, source 1 and source 2. Okay, next for click press on source 1 transformation in search type exist transformation. So here say exist transformation. We got the exist transformation here. Okay, now what I do in exist transformation, left stream I'll say source 1, right stream I'll say source 2. So I'm taking this exist transformation to take the data from both these two sources. This one is having 2014 file, this one is having 2020 file. Left stream source 1 and right stream source 2. Okay, see, left and right. Okay, left stream source 1, right stream source 2. Okay, for left source 1's column year and right source 2 columns year. So I am asking to make a comparison on the year column. I told now either we take year or we take country or we take product, depends upon. You have to make a comparison, okay, in both the files with the same column. You cannot say here year and you cannot say here product type. You cannot say here country, you cannot say here year. You have to make a comparison for the same columns in the file, and also ensure that what the files you're uploading in your source system, that source system is having a files which is having a common years. Okay, click plus on exist transformation and search type sync. I'll just say here sync transformation, and I load the data into my destination. How we are loading the data here? See, database, give this data set here, destination data set. Okay, we have not created, yeah, ADLSA, this one, destination data set we have created. Okay, in optimized tab, all these things will do. Okay, Single partition settings here. I'll say output to a single file. I'll say here matching years data.csv. Matching years data.csv. Any name you can give. Only years I'm giving here, whatever it is. Okay. I'll say here or publish all and publish. So see, this exist transformation is getting one source from here and one source from here. See, it has a coming like this. See, it has coming like this. Okay, and one like this. This is done. Okay, I'll go for the pipeline. I'll say here pipeline one. I'll say here data flow, and then I'll call this data flow df data flow 5, whatever, and then I'll say here publish all and publish. Okay, it is asking us to do the debug also. Before we do the debug, okay, we'll just see in our destination nothing is there as a proof. Okay, nothing is there. I'll do the debug. Every time you are running the pipeline, guys, Microsoft is charging you. This is not for free. This is not for free. From where the money is getting deducted, the free trial credit limit you got, na? Free credit limit you got. When you created a free trial account, you will get some free credit limit for 15,000, something like that. From that money, it will charge you. It will not take from your credit card, but it will charge you from the free credit limit. If you see here now, for this account, the credit limit is something 5,000 left over out of 15,000. So 10,000 rupees is gone. How? Because we are running the pipelines continuously. We are doing many demos from the beginning. Na? So that's why it is charging us from that amount. Okay, for free trial. And if it's a paid subscription, then it will charge you from your credit card. So that's why free trial is good for practice purposes. So I'm expecting it will take some 2 to 3 minutes of time in between. In between 2 to 3 minutes, I'm not sure. So we'll see. It's 1 minute 7 seconds. This done. Is running the pipelines. Okay, 2 minutes 8 seconds is done. It is making a comparison between the two files. Between the two files, it is making a comparison. For transformations, it will take time, guys. It will not happen that much fast as compared to controls. Okay, in our previous classes, we have seen controls, right? So where we are doing the validations, if all the business validations are getting fulfilled, then we are copying the data. But here, comparison will happen. Okay, it is taking more time actually. Okay, we'll hold on for some time. Not sure how much time it will take, guys. No, it's actually fast only, Nayak. Okay, for previous batches, when I was showing this demo, it was doing very fast. No, no, no. ADF is very fast, but particularly in this subscription, why it is taking this much time, I don't know. So see, these demos I'm showing to previous batches also, na. So for previous batches, it was going very fast actually. I don't know what is the problem with this subscription. It is taking little time. Let me make a comparison here between these two files. In this file, we are having data for the years. Okay, we have done a comparison on top of years column, right? So we are having data here for 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 17, 18, 19. So from 2014 to 2019, we are having data, correct? For the years 2014 to 2019, and for every country, USA, UK, and India, right? So for this one, if we see here, what years data we are having. Okay, so here we are having 2020 data. So no matching record should be there. No matching record should be there because in this file we are having data from 14 to 19, and here we are having data only for the year 2020. So no matching record is there. So it should then show nothing, blank file. We should get the blank file in our destination. I'll just take a refresh here. Okay, let me check 1 minute. I'm coming to my destination storage account. I should get a file here. No, I'm not getting any file. It's still in progress. No, it should, it has not taken this much time in the previous classes. Okay. Yes, yes. Right, Rajesh, you are correct. This I have told earlier also. The files what you are uploading, you should be having, okay, common years to compare. Okay. Next demo is same, exist transformation only. So what is the output for this one, guys? For this demo, the output is blank file. Shit, man. the output of this is blank file because no data is similar in both these files. In first file, we are having data from 2014 to 2019, and in second file, we are having data only for the year 2020. So in our destination, we are going to get the blank file. I think there is some problem in this subscription. Okay. Next is what? See, implementation of Azure data flows for exist and sync transformation. Again, we are using exist transformation. Here, we are uploading the same files. Okay. Same link services we are creating, data sets we are creating, and then we are setting up two sources. Okay. Source 1 and source 2. Same. See, source 1 and source 2. Same. Everything is carbon copy in this demo. What we are doing, instead of years, we are making a comparison between product type. We're making a comparison with product type. So if you come here, if you check with the product type here, we are having similar products. If you see 2014.csv, here we are having products as electronics, digital, food items, cosmetics. Okay. So here also, I believe we are having similar products. See, electronics, digital, food items, and cosmetics. Now, the similar columns are existing. Data will get loaded here in this lab. In this lab, the data will be loaded into our destination. The data will be loaded. Just to change the product type here. Everything is same. Okay, everything is same. Come to your data flow. And here what you have to do in your exist transformation. Okay, here we are having years now. Okay, the pipeline is running. That's what is showing here. Instead of years, you just make here what product type and product type. That's it. Then run the pipeline. Then you will see the output in your destination folder. That's it, guys. That is what this demo. Okay, only change these two columns in the existing. In this one only change the columns here. That's it. Okay, fine. I've just canceled the pipeline. Okay. Okay. Okay, Prasad, 1 minute. Fine. So next one, this demo we are having implementation steps of Azure data flows for source, join, and sync transformation. Okay, basically join transformation is the key here. We are joining the two files here. Okay, based upon the join condition, if there are any matching records between these two files, then that will get loaded into our destination. This will do in tomorrow's class, guys. This will do in tomorrow's class. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, sir. Sir, my question is, suppose we are doing transformation, like yesterday we did it for aggregate functions, today we are did for that file comparison. So
Mhm.
can we do all these two in one go? I mean, from source to sync?
Yes, you can do. Depends upon your requirement.
Okay, we can, right, sir?
Yeah, depends upon your requirement. Okay, how it is the requirement accordingly, you can use these transformations. So it's depends upon like how your client is asking for. Accordingly, you can use it. There is some limit, I believe, maximum some 30 or 31. No, that is for controls. Some 30, 31 controls, you can put it in one pipeline. Some maximum limit is there. I read it long back in some Microsoft article. So Microsoft is keep on upgrading. So I think I read this maybe some 2 3 years back. Now that limit has been increased now. So Microsoft is keep on increasing its product. And see guys, here it will not take this much time. 100% it will not take this much time. There is some problem here. That's why it is taking maximum. It will take 2 minutes of time to load the data. If you do the same demo in your subscriptions, okay, then I'm 100% sure that it will take less than 3 minutes and it will give you the result set. Okay, no file. Sorry, file will be there in your destination, but it will be an empty file because we have join on top of the years column. So if I come here, if I go to exist, okay, if I go to exist transformation, and then here I can change it to, okay, product type. Just type here product type. Then you are going to, I think it is something like this only. Just give the correct column name as it is, how it is in your file. Okay, product underscore type. Just type here product underscore type, and here also say product underscore type. Say yes, save and finish. That's it. Run your pipeline, then it will give you the products of matching records. Okay, guys, is that clear? So please do these demos. This seems simple only, not that much complicated here. Okay. And if you're having anything, then you can ask me. Okay. And in your subscriptions, it will go very quick. Okay. I think from tomorrow onwards, I should not use this subscription. I think I'm not sure. Maybe this subscription is ending actually. What is the last date of this subscription? Let me check here. What is the price left over? I just checked here. 1 minute. I'll come to the free trial subscription. Okay. I will current billing period. It is loading. Billing period is loading. Okay. So will you do this demo, guys? Okay. It is going to expire in 6 days. See, your credit expires in 6 days. 6 days time is there for this subscription still. Okay. Upgrade to keep going with your account. Okay. 29th February is going to expire. Okay. Fine, guys. So just do this demo. Okay. Okay. Do this demo here. And in tomorrow's class, I will show you from this joint transformation. What is a joint transformation and all this I will show you in tomorrow's class. Okay. See, Prasad, one go as such we are not having. We are having multiple demos with multiple transformations here. Okay. So if you want as such, you just get a requirement, then we can design it. It's not a problem. Okay. So something like, what you can say, you want to make a join, then you can use joint transformation. You want to make a similar condition, then you want to load it, then you can use this, what we can say, exist transformations. So depends upon ma. Okay, so when you are into the project, then accordingly as per the requirement, you will do it. So no worries. You would be working with a team in your projects. It's not something you would be working alone. So with a discussion, with all proper planning, with all these things, the pipelines and the data flows will be designed. You alone cannot take the decision in the projects. Okay. Rajesh, if you want to run individual control, if multiple controls are there in pipeline, can you show one, sir? Like exercise in we can execute single task only. What is this? If you want to run individual control, if multiple controls are there in pipeline, can you show us? Can you show one, sir? Individual control. Individual control, I think, get metadata. This we have run. If you notice in our previous classes for these triggers and all, that is individual control only, na? Correct, na, Rajesh? Okay. So here we are having one complete, what we can say, plan. We want the data from here. We want to fulfill this business requirement. Then we want to load it into a destination. With this complete requirement, we are considering multiple controls or activities or multiple transformations, and then we are loading it. Okay. If you want it individually, then we have done it for triggers. I think 7 8 days back. Check the recordings. Individual control only we have considered there. Okay. No, no, no. Yashwant, after the completion of free trial account, it will get expire automatically. It is not something like auto renew kind of. Okay. So, one thing is that you should not go and you should not upgrade. See, here you are having one option to upgrade. See, upgrade. Don't click on upgrade here. This upgrade is to convert your free trial to paid subscription, free subscription to paid subscription. Don't do that. Just leave it as it is. Automatically it will get expire. It will not auto renew, and it will not detect the amount from your credit card. Okay, fine guys, that's it from my end. Okay, people started leaving the class. Thank you guys, thank you everyone. We'll connect again tomorrow. Bye everyone.